Listen to the people. Listen to humanity. Listen to the parrot. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot. Listen to the people. Listen to humanity. Listen to the parrot. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Listen to the people. Listen to humanity. Listen to the parrot. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV.
Undoubtedly, Africa is the best tourism destination on Earth. The continent is blessed with the most conducive atmosphere. To feel and enjoy these blessings, join the most productive one-week tour of the continent organized by Daylight Africa every September 2nd to September 9th to see beyond the fallacies about Africa on the mainstream media. Contact us at daylightafrica@gmail.com or call 718-822-5555. Daylight Africa. Revolutionizing tourism industries in Africa.
Hello, welcome to World Inkers Network, a Parrot TV program. I'm Dustin Pickering, your noble and honest host. Today we have Rupali Saini. She's the author of Pipa Greets. It's a new collection of mystic wisdom from a wonderful Bhakti movement poet. I'll let her tell about this poet when we bring her on. And welcome you to subscribe to our channel. So please do that if you're watching now. Welcome to the show, Dr. Rupali. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And it's always a pleasure talking to you on this channel.
It's welcome to the show, and I'm glad to have you. So tell us about the process of Pipa Greets. What prompted you to take interest in this poet, and why did you decide to do a translation into English?
The book title is, as Dustin has told, this is Pipa Greets, the songs of Saint Pipa. Saint Pipa is from Rajasthan, and what intrigued me the most is that the beginning is, I should tell you the beginning, that from where I started. Actually, I heard this verse by him. I was not knowing that it is by him, but it made me very interesting about who is the creator of this verse. The verse was in Hindi. It is Jo Brahmande Soi Pinde Jo Khoja So Pave. So it means that what is in the universe is in your body too. And whoever will seek, that will find. He or she will find it. So this verse is so intense and so powerful. So when I found about the creator behind this verse he is Saint Pipa. And surprisingly, to my surprise, I came to know that he's from Rajasthan and I'm also from Rajasthan. So I felt a sense of duty that I know the Rajasthani language, and why not I should explore more about this poet. And then I came to know that he's not only a poet, he's a saint. And he is one of the 12 disciples of Ramananda. Ramananda was a great saint. Kabir is one of the disciples, and Saint Pipa is senior to him. So then I felt that I know Rajasthani language, and he is also from Rajasthan. And to my surprise, I found that in literature, especially in English literature, still there is no proper content in English language on him. As Kabir became famous, so translation plays an important role in that. As I talked to you too, as I talked many international poets who knows only English language, which is a common common medium of communication. So they were knowing about Kabir, they were knowing about Mirabai, but they were not knowing about Saint Pipa. So there were many reasons. So in all in all, that it was a kind of inspiration, I would also say. I don't know, it was grace of his himself, that I did whatever I did, it has happened actually. I haven't done this. I can sense or I can feel till today. So belonging to Rajasthan, and also um, I know the language English as I'm an English teacher, and
Hmm.
also my research is on spirituality. So I felt that I should work on Saint Pipa's Vani, Saint Pipa's verses, which are in Rajasthani language, old Rajasthani language, and a kind of there was a sense of duty, there was an inspiration. It's a combo of all these things that I started to work on him, and in this journey I interacted with the scholars who have worked on him, the community, or the people uh, who say or who consider Saint Pipa as their guru, as their spiritual master. So I talked to various people in this journey, and uh, then whatever I could do, today it is in this form. In this book, this book contains the Saint Pipa's Vani, which is in handwritten manuscript. There, I have divided this book in three sections. First is the written manuscripts, which is authenticated or which is from Saint Pipa by Saint Pipa, and the second is the mm, uh, speech or the verses by Saint Pipa, but not in written form. They are passing through the generations, passing down to the generations through oral tradition, folk songs. And the third category I have uh, made it the is the songs which are not authenticated yet. That, like, scholars are not certain that they are by Saint Pipa, but the songs contain the signature call. Pipa greets, like says Kabira. The same way Pipa doesn't say that says, Pipa says Pipa greets. Pipa greets. So that kind of humble and humility is reflected in his verses. So Pipa greets is Saint Pipa's signature call, and this signature call, wherever is found in the verses, but not yet proven that that is directly from Pipa. I have already incorporated those verses also in the third category. So in this way, this is a division, and this division is also based upon the thesis written by, and it is also in the available in the form of a book in Hindi language by Dr. Puran Sahgal, with whom I have conversed and during this journey, and I credit goes to him also, because if he would not have explored, then I would not have that confidence. He has explored a lot during his research journey, and in his thesis also has a mark of the great scholars or eminent literature like Hajari Prasad Dwivedi in Hindi literature and Parshuram Chaturvedi in Hindi literature, who has a statement on his work that this work is authentic one, and it is at par. So during this journey, that has helped me a lot, and also there is a scholar or Indologist, Shri Krishna. His nickname is Jugnu. I like owe to him too also. And the one more scholar, and he is
Hmm.
a cultural critic, Ramesh Kanesaria ji. So in this journey, many people helped me in their own way. So these are few of them. Thank you.
Wonderful. It's exciting to see a book of new wisdom out there. So tell us some of the teachings of Saint Pipa. What are things you've drawn from translating?
Saint Pipa's teachings or writings, the corpus is not so vast or not so expanded, but whatever is available, that is so deep and intense. And uh, during my translation journey, I found that he has spoken on most of the topics related to this world and that world. Like in the when the book starts, the first category, the first division is the manuscripts, handwritten manuscripts, where Saint Pipa has written on
Hmm.
almost all the topics, like He is giving the topic spiritual master. He has written Sakis. Sakis are the witness, or the is a kind of words. Uh, Literally, if we say Sakis means witness, or the what a seeker, or what a not a seeker, what an experiential person, what he sees, what he witnesses, that is Saki. So Saint Pipa has talked on or written on variety of topics in this short like short literature of him. Brahman, he has written on Brahman. 3 4 Sakis are all 4 5 Sakis on Brahman. Ram, beloved, truth. So in this way he has written almost like, I have also provided a chart. This is a kind of chart
Mm-hmm.
where 134 sakis by him have been translated in this journey. And in these sakis are on variety of topics. You tell me any topic, and there is a talk about him by about that topic. And then there are
Mm-hmm.
padas. So he is talking about hypocrisy. He is uh, if majorly, or if I categorized broader at broader level his teachings, then he is also talking about extensive deep spiritual topics. And side by side he is also critiquing or targeting the social and the ceremoniousness, and mm, the rituals which have lost their spirit. So in this way he is also critiquing the practices which have no spirit, which are totally like it's just blind following. And he is at the same time we will find also the deep spiritual topics by him. For instance, can I quote his Chetavani? Chetavani is a kind of volume by him. Volume. This volume is not
Mm-hmm.
that uh, type of volume which is so long. It is a volume, but it contains 137. If I'm not wrong, let me check, because there are two Chetavani available by him. One is in handwritten manuscript and one is in oral tradition. So I'm going to read. I would like to read if you allow me. Chetavani means, can I tell about
Sure. Go
Chetavani? Is
ahead.
an alert. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Chetavani is a Hindi word. Chetavani is uh, specifically, if I say, it is a Rajasthani word. In Hindi, it is Chetavani. It is Chitavani in Rajasthani, and in English, we will say alert. He is alerting the people. He is awakening and alerting the masses. So through this volume, and
Mm-hmm.
it's so powerful when we read it. Or so I would like to read a few lines from Chitavani. There are It's not the short one, but I would like to read few lines. Chitavani. So what is he saying while alerting the masses? Uh, I'm reading it. Listen to this sermon, my friend. Consider this profound warning. On whose forehead Yamaraj is seated, how can he sleep? Yamaraj is the god of death. So on death is the truth of life. So he's alerting the masses that if you're on your head there is a death, there is a ever lurking sword on your head. So how can you sleep so calmly? Ponder over this truth. You have to try. I won't explain now. I Here a little diversion from my reading, but I would like to add here that while translating this, I have tried my best to keep my subjectivity aside. The interference of my subjectivity, I have kept it aside. I've done my best in that. uh, so you will find while reading the translation that it's raw. I haven't refined it. As Pipa is saying, you will feel that Pipa is how the way of Pipa is directly. I have kept it where I found some local expression. I have added footnotes for that, for the culture specific terms to bridge the linguistic gap.
Mhm.
I've also considered the understanding of the target readers who are English readers, but at the same time,
Mhm.
I have tried my best to minimize uh, this interference of subjectivity plus the language, the change in the emotion due to the language. For that purpose, I have added footnotes. So Yamaraj, I have kept Yamaraj here. That's why I have explained this. Yamaraj, I have kept it, but then I have added footnote that what is Yamaraj is god of death. So now I'll just read it. And then I'm continuing. You have to tread the path, O blind one. Why aren't you attentive? Your journey is lengthy through a dense forest filled with tangles. The road is rugged, with highs and lows, a challenging and peculiar path. Great warriors, brave men, and kings will traverse it, determined to win the battle. O brave one, that path is like Khanda's edge. Now, Khanda uh, is an Indian word. Khanda is especially like it is a local word. I have kept it Khanda, but Khanda I have added the footnote that Khanda means a double-edged sword. So the path is like a double-edged sword. Cowards will lose the patience. So he is alerting very powerfully the whole Chetavani when you read it complete. Um, if you read it really with a kind of a little attention and intensity, definitely you're going to get goosebumps because how he is alerting the how he is like straightforwardly he is delivering the truth of life is stunning.
Mhm.
I'll read two three verses more. Then he continues, only a handful of brave individuals will reach the destination. Sages understand God's ways. There are currents of attachment in that river. Now, here we can find the taste flavor of Bhakti movement. Bhakti movement, during the Bhakti movement, the stage, what the saints and sages of that time did, they explained the complicated or very dense or intense messages embedded in the Sanskrit language in a very easy language during while using the analogies. Like here, Saint Pipa is using an analogy, or uh, he is comparing, or he is making the readers understand attachment like a river. You have to cross that river. Attachment. So there are currents of attachment in that river. The sea of fear is boundless. In it, Hari name. Hari is a name for God. Hari name is a boat to cross. The Satguru, spiritual master, rows and takes across. So there is a many more alert notes by Saint Pipa during this Chetavani. It is a volume. So this is one of the instances like he has sometimes he is alerting the people with this kind of volumes. Somewhere, some at some places he is also like explaining uh, the spiritual messages through his writings. So
Mhm.
okay, if you want when the kind you want to listen, I will read it for you. Let's continue it.
So tell us a little bit about the times that he lived in. How did you think that his mind developed through the times that he lived?
Actually, there was an interruption. Could you please repeat?
What I was asking is, tell us a little bit about the time and the era he lived in, and how you think maybe that helped develop his mind, his thinking, and his spiritual wisdom. Where you think it came from in relation to his period of living, when he lived.
The time was 14th to 15th century when Bhakti movement was on its prime. And Saint Pipa was one of those disciples who was a king, Rajput king from Rajasthan.
Mhm.
And he was having 12 in history, like there could be several opinions, 12 or 13 queens, and there was affluence, luxury was synonym to his life. There was nothing like he was lacking in life, materialistically, at least. So that's why, so that was the time when he was a king. Then he
Mhm.
uh, mm, there is an anecdote or narratives that he had a kind of dream where he felt the fear of death, and then he was a Shakta. The tradition Shakta is the worship of goddess Durga or Shakti. So
Mhm.
there are, as you know, there are different paths in India. There are many paths. So Shakta, Vaishnava, Shaiva. So he converted into Vaishnava. After that, he was having a dream, and Tantra Upasaka. Like he had experienced all sorts of um, and he has also practiced Tantra. So in that practice, he had also tasted meat, and later on in his writings, we can find that he is speaking against non-vegetarianism.
Mhm.
So that is what makes his journey very interesting. That he was the man. There are 12 disciples, and he was the man, if I'm not wrong, that who has experienced and practiced all those practices which are which are not practiced, or which he later abstained from, and also alerted people not to practice them if they really want to advance in their spiritual journey. So the time was if we particularly see the time, then this that was the time when Bhakti movement was on its prime, and Ramananda was the prominent saint at that time, and there were several disciples, and the old disciples also turned out to be very good saints in the later phases of their journey, their spiritual journey. Saint Biba is also one of them, and he had
Mhm.
also fought many battles. He had seen violence, and later on he had urged the people, at least his clan. He had urged. Rajput clan is very, as you know, they are famous for their bravery, their fierceness, and uh, so later on, he had asked to his people that you should shun sword and pick the needle. Needle means you can start the sewing. You should adopt sewing as your occupation. So these are in this way, his journey is very interesting. He has experienced all the luxury and affluence, but later on, he became ascetic, and later, as he experienced more and more, he visited like he was in Rajasthan, then he visited Dwarka in Gujarat, and then he wandered a lot in his lifetime with his
Mhm.
queen. So when he was departing, then one of the queens on was only like uh, she had passed the kind of test. Then he accompanied him in this way. There are several messages we can take from his life, that how he exemplified or he was the one uh, with his life he has shown the women empowerment, the practice of women empowerment. Like he had accompanied with his wife, uh, who is whose name is Sita. Today she is called Sadhvi Sita. She was also a good spiritualist, and she accompanied him. So uh, there are several phases in his life, and in his teachings, whatever he had practiced initially, later on, he, with his experience, he is seen speaking against about it. For example,
Mhm.
non-vegetarianism. He said that he was like, yes, okay, let me read his words on non-vegetarianism. What he said about that. And this is what made him interesting, that he has experienced everything and then he shunned it. So who is better than the one who has experienced and later on he is telling the result, telling the, because the one who has
Mhm.
never tasted the things and then he is abandoning that, then there is no big deal. Because before his non-vegetarian is the quotes on non-vegetarianism, I would like to quote Saint Ravidas. Saint Ravidas is also one of the prominent saints of India. So what he said on Pipa, there is a verse by Saint Ravidas on Saint Pipa, is he said, neither Kabir, Saint Kabir, neither Kabir has wealth, nor do I possess any opulence. Blessed is Pipa, who sacrificed all luxury, because he has abandoned everything. He has known the truth. So if the king has become ascetic, then the seeker can sense that uh, it's not enough. The luxury is not enough. There is something beyond that. So his
Mhm.
life itself is exemplifying that. And then his uh, verse on non-vegetarianism, I would like to say it here. Who eat by killing living beings and glorify such acts, Pipa, see a clear graveyard in that plate. And one more, no forgiveness, no mercy in the heart, never perform any virtuous deed. Pipa, those who inflict pain on living beings are like beasts, lowly and untouchable. So, and from here, there's one more tangent which I have received from this quote, that according to Saint Pipa, untouchable is not by caste, not by birth. Untouchable is the one who does not perform the deeds worth doing for humanity. So he is called untouchable to those people who are like this, who has no mercy. So the tangent is that he has also talked on Varna system, the four caste system, four class system in India. So he has talked about that, and he has also written a verse on Brahmin, who is a real Brahmin, who is a Kshatriya. As you know, there are four Varnas, four class in Indian system, social system: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. And he has also, apart from these four classes, he has offered one more class. I want to read that, then I feel there will be better understanding.
Mhm.
Let me find that. So the chapter is Varna Vichar. Yeah, Varna Vichar, thoughts on Varnas. He has explained who is Brahmin. It's not a birth. Who does the acts like a Brahmin, who is Kshatriya, and then what new he offered to the time, to the period in which he lived, and till today we can take what we can take from his teachings. There are many things. One of them are that he has uh, offered one more class to a social system, that is of laborer,
Mhm.
that they that is that should also be recognized. They should also be recognized. So he has categorized the social system in uh, into five categories. Fifth is laborers, and what he has written on laborers is, every day they earn through hard work, big or menial, all work is valuable to them, worshipping the deity of karma. Pipa, no one is greater than them. So, uh, one of the offering of bhakti movement was this too, that they discarded all these caste differences in bhakti movement,
Mhm.
untouchables, or the things on which people are uh, discriminated. So, the same we can perceive in Saint Pipa's teachings. That he is saying the untouchable is that who is doing, who is performing the bad deeds, not good deeds. Bad deeds are hurting, harming, or no mercy in heart. And untouchable is not by the act, by the karma. Karma, all karmas, all acts are good. Whether you are protecting, whether you are advancing in your spiritual journey, whatever you are doing, that you are performing your dharma. So this is one of the reflection of the timeline, as you asked.
Hmm.
So there are many messages. As you ask, as you probe more, I feel I could tell you better.
Let's take a brief break to watch your trailer and get some idea from about the book from that. I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Dive into the spiritual universe of St. Pipa with Pipa Greets, the Songs of St. Pipa. This book is a bridge to centuries-old wisdom, preserving the essence of St. Pipa's teachings on divine love and human values. Feel the resonance of the Bhakti movement through every verse. Poetry enthusiasts, this is your gateway to a profound experience. Get your copy today and awaken the poet within. Pipa Greets, the Songs of St. Pipa by Rupali Saini, available now.
Wonderful, wonderful the book trailer there. So wish you the best of luck with the book. We have about 9 minutes until the end of the program. So do you want to say anything else? Tell us a little bit more about the process of compiling these works, or anything else you want to add to at the end of the program here.
Justin, there are many things. There are variety of things. As I read, as you read. So I would at last I would just urge uh, the viewers that they should read this book,
Mm-hmm.
because I can't explain it. And if I say that what I have done in this, I haven't done this. I can feel it that it has happened. It has just happened. So from where the one verse I have heard, and then I explored it, and suddenly I felt the urge of translating the taking his work to the uh, global or the across the world to the readers of in the world. So this has happened to me. So uh, I just request to the viewers that they should read it. And there are in each verse you will find that there is a uh, there are deep meanings. It's very intense. The corpus of Saint Pipa is not so many books, but in this book, whatever is available, I have tried my best to compile it. So just read it. And it's not it's more of a experiencing than we just to say about it or state it. So this is just my request to all the
Mm-hmm.
viewers that when you read it, you will experience it. And what's better and what's more than experience? So thank you so much, uh, and just go for it.
So would you like to share any shout outs or thank yous, especially to the publisher of the book?
Yeah, the publisher Shine Book Stores. The book is available on Amazon, Flipkart, and Shine Book Store. And yes, uh, especially thanks to the team, because they have really provided a very good page quality and everything. I'm really happy to see the book, the final version of the book, and along with that, all the scholars and the community of St. Pipa and my family, parents who have supported me and encouraged me while doing this work. And today I'm with this book. So credit goes to all of them. And thank you, you too, Dustin, for having a talk on this book. And uh, just I hope that with this episode or with this talk, people get to know more about this book, and they will definitely go for it and read it. It's uh, just to uh, know more about Saint Pipa, as he was also one of the disciples of Ramananda, and we know about Kabir. That is also somewhere we know that the mm, reason is translation there. So now it has happened. It has not done by me or anyone else. It has happened. So now we should read and uh, uh, apply or implement all the messages and advance in our spirituality and also in our daily life. So that's what I just want to say. Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for being on the program today, Dr. Rupali. It's been wonderful talking with you. And I wish the book with the best of luck. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you also pick up the book and take a look at some of the wisdom inherent within. And I hope to have you back on the program another time, Dr. Rupali. It was wonderful talking to you.
Definitely. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
You too. You've been watching World Inkers Network. I am Dustin Pickering. If you want to be on this program, submit to a bio and a headshot to publication.worldinkers@gmail.com. And you can address me, Dustin Pickering, publication.worldinkers@gmail.com. And we also have a website, worldinkers.com, if you want to take a look at that. Some of our works are on there that we've published in the last few months. And if you want to submit to that, you can also submit at the same address, publication.worldinkers@gmail.com. Be on the lookout for some future publications from us. And we are also a publishing company, so keep a lookout for that. And I hope to see you guys again soon. And thanks, and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I hope you will do some writing today. And have an excellent afternoon, everybody. Thank you again, Dr. Rupali, and have a great day.
Listen to the people. Listen to humanity. Listen to the parrot. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Parrot TV. Listen to the people. Listen to humanity. Listen to the parrot.